Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Heat, the ever-dangerous Tyler Hero, looking to unleash his scoring as they get primed for action at FedEx Forum. Heat, Grizzlies. The tip-off coming right after this. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. Then it's Jalen Wells. And do you figure, Tim, we're at that point in the season now where we can really evaluate who the top teams are?
Well, Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. There are a handful of teams we knew coming into the season would be at the top. But now, as you look, there are additional teams starting to open our eyes, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens with the trade deadline to see who can make a move to close that gap at the top.
And one of the beauties of an 82-game schedule, right? You have a long time to prove yourself.
No doubt about it. There are phases to an NBA season. We're about to enter the most important one.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Now, Hero, his last outing with 20 points. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Memphis, they come in off the loss to Utah. Here's Morant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Morant. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And the 3 off target.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Morant with the bucket.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Trains the three-pointer.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
Hero scanning the floor. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
And Miami has possession after Memphis gets the 3. Here's Mitchell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 8.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Mitchell to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim,
he is going to damage it.
Aldama can't hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Powell outside. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Morant outside. The rebound by Mitchell. The Heat trail by 8. Powell outside. Hero kicks to Wiggins. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised.
Thomas got his second basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Adebayo with the screen on Morant. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Powell from past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson a screen on Adebayo. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now, Hero. He has yet to score. Pass to Mitchell. Now, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. Mitchell against Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. The Heat trail by 14. Outside, Hero. Pass to Powell. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Here's Jaquez. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you, Kevin.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Here's Aldama. Jaquez with the rebound.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
To the middle. Here's Powell. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Morant missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Jaquez with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Memphis leading by 11. Here's Morant with the drive.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get a job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo, and Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now, Hero. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. The three from Morant falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Wells. The shot by Powell, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Ware, still without a basket. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
The tray. Aldama can't hit.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, Hero, following the miss by Ja Morant. Jaquez can't hit. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. And Ware pulls it down.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper.
Shot's good by Hero.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Heat. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And with the clock almost at zero, it's great awareness on his part.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot